MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Brewers and the Falcons. Boston attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Mason Kane, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So coming to the plate, Mike Weir, and we are set for baseball here this evening. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Digging in, Bo Law, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Weir gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a dive, but he's back. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
That is first. The first baseman, Nate Lacey.
Into the box, Nate Lacey. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Three and 0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
That is good. The quarterback.
Stepping into the box, Alec Duckworth. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Flash calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
That's it. The right fielder. Man. 3.
Stepping into the box, Sam Green. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this 1st inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The set and the 2-2 sent out to straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Cameron Zahorik, a Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, Brent Means. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the 1st out.
Batting 10th, the center fielder, Bart Flash.
Stepping in, Bart Flash. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is third. The third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Digging in, Bruce Sanders. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
To the plate now, John O'Neill. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 264 is average entering play, 17 home runs, and 68 runs batted in. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Steve Rice would be next. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding into the box, Steve Rice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner on first with 2 away. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
So digging in now, Jeffrey Bellamy entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's dead center for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bellamy is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
So far this season, Bellamy is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. A ball ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 1-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Rocket Crow. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Kirby Ellis. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Digging in the switch hitter, Todd Nellis. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Marco Murphy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marshall Lasky, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-0, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Now it remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fouled off. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Bo Sanders. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers, 27 driven in. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Rodney.
Into the box now, Rodney Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Mike Weir. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. In now, Bo Law, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Law has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Here comes the 1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Nate Lacy. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Runner back standing. Now the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher-catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with one down. Strike two taken. The fastball that clips the inside black.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Alec Duckworth, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Second and third here, 1 man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Sam Green. 1-0 the count. Second and third, 2 away. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brent Means.
The designated hitter.
And now pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Bart Flash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Bruce Sanders. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rocket Crow.
Rocket Crow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count your favorite and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Kirby Ellis. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Todd Nellis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, John O'Neill.
John O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Steve Rice. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Set and the 2-1 pitch.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
A little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Hero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Joel Sloan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs out.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Set and the 3-1 pitch.
Thank you.
Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. The second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really did have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Will Dunn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bo Sanders will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the belt, the pitch hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Lo, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Into the box now, Rodney Mize, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Mize hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brent Means.
Striding in, Brent Means. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Falcons lead it 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Marshall Lasky. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. A 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Flash is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third base.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So stepping in, Mike Weir. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Bo Law.
Now at the plate, Bo Law. Pitch on the way.
Ball. That's inside.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Barton Flash. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Three and one.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Settling in now, Bruce Sanders. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, John O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 17 home runs and 68 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 home. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner on second base. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Steve Rice, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Joel Sloan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another shot now, Bo Sanders, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here now the 2-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sandlot is out in front here, 5-0. Digging in now, Nate Lacey. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, number 19.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Duckworth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Sam Green. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dan Murray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Murray.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Rodney Mize.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Murray benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Brent Means. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bart Black.
Digging in once again, Bart Flash. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0.
Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average, and we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate now, Bruce Sanders, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Way outside. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out with the man at first. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Rocket Pro.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Home. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sloan is there to put it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 5, Kirby Ellis.
Coming to the plate now, Kirby Ellis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Wind up and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Todd Nellis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Flash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Octavio Dominguez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Dominguez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, John O'Neill.
For the Falcons, the catcher, John O'Neill.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Jeffrey Bellamy is on deck. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Joel Sloan earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a 4 count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Joey Piccinini was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. At the plate, Bo Sanders. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Lacey is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney Myers.
Now in the box, Rodney Myers, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Marshall Lasky.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Weir. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Three and 0 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Sloan is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2,
At the plate, Bo Law. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Nate Lacey is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1 home is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. O'Neill recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Will Parker will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brent Means.
The designated hitter, Brent Means.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now here it comes. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding in, Bart Flash. First pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. From the belt, the pitch. That tails back over, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you. Here's
the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Runners on first with one down. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John O'Neill. First pitch on its way. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Found a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Number 32.
Now batting, Steve Rice. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alec Duckworth.
Number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Sam Green, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rocket.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Theo Rice answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Rocket Pro will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Rice, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 0-1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box now, Kirby Ellis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. First and second now, one man out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. In the air now, out to left. Rice is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batter, the catcher, Nellis.
Digging in, Todd Nellis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Falcons claim the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-0 finish tonight. The Sandline jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mason Hain picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Cameron Zahorik couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
of the clock. You have to have a thing to walk.